Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. I'm going to do a general reading today. This is a general reading. It can't apply to everyone, but if some of the energies do apply, or if some of the messages, it's almost like a bell going off in your head, like, oh, I need to pay attention to that, then possibly that's yours. Always use your free will and always use your best judgment. It is your life. Okay, I'm going to use Oracle and Tarot cards as a jumping off point. And yes, I know. Look at my beautiful fairy mug. I love this so much. She just brings me joy. I actually had to dig around in the back of the cabinet for it. But I knew that's the one I wanted to use today. So I guess there's going to be some ethereal fairy energy around us today. So I'm very happy about that. I hope everyone is well. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you so much. And okay, I'm already getting a nudge from Spirit. They're saying, remind people, remind people, remind people. You have a perfect soul. You have a perfect soul. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing. You have the ability of change. You have the ability to change. And you have a perfect soul. So tap into that. Okay? Call on your guides and guardians. All right. I'm going straight to the Pulp Tarot today. Dun, dun, dun. Very cool. Opens up like a book. Has even a bind. All right. So, and I'm still a little gravelly, little hoarse. Man, last night was a rough night. And I'm not sick. I don't have a fever. In fact, my temperature is actually a little bit low. So that's kind of normal. But yeah, it's my throat looked and felt like I had a massive allergic reaction. So, we actually have rain in the forecast here. So hopefully that will wash away some of the offending pollens. We will see. All right. Maybe that's why I have my fairy mug. I need to ask on the nature energies to intervene and help. Everyone's been hit really hard this year, I think. All right, we're going to put that right there. Thank you. Okay. And Mother and Father God, please come into these proceedings. Ask for the spirit guides and guardians to step in, to give me the words, help me to understand what it is I'm supposed to say, and what is it that the collective most needs to hear. They're saying stop right there. Today is energetically, this is what I'm feeling, okay? And this is what I'm hearing. So they want me to talk about it. I almost have a sense of anticipation and excitement. Today, they're just going to tell me, okay. Today, someone in the collective, or someone out there is going to be coming to terms with a truth. Someone is going to come to the recognition. Someone is coming to terms with something. That's the message. Someone is coming to terms with a situation in his or her life that change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. Make that clear so you can understand what I'm saying. You are getting ready to embark on a journey that is so much bigger than you could ever imagine. There is always going to be a certain amount of fear and trepidation. But someone is going to end up letting go of something. Someone is truly freeing themselves. And it feels like from an emotional bondage of sorts. The baggage is going to be not even sorted out, but it's actually going to be put down on the ground. You're going to release it and walk away from it. And when you do, it's going to be very healing for you on an emotional, personal, mental, always area or way. In all areas, in all ways, it's going to be incredibly healing. When you do this, it's going to open a door that might surprise you. But today is the day internally something shifts. So today is the day. It feels like it's going to be a quiet day for a lot of people because there's going to be that inner work and that inner clicking and that inner shifting and the aha of, I no longer feel that way. I no longer feel whatever it is that's been a burden to you. Something's been holding you back. And today is the day that something clicks inside of you and you say, no longer. And then when you wake up in the morning, when you wake up tomorrow morning, it will allow you. So Wednesday will be the day that you fully release. And it's almost like you can take a deep breath for the first time in a long time. So if you are feeling like you need to cocoon today, that's okay. Self-care is not lazy. It's not being lazy. It's not laziness. And I keep saying that over and over again. I've said that over and over again. Today is the day that you are going to understand who you are, what it is that you want and need, and anything from the past that has been like tethering you to one spot, it's going to be released. So that's a wonderful feeling. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to just relax and take a bubble bath, that's fine too. If you need to just be gentle with yourself is the point. Today is the day to be gentle with yourself because tomorrow it's on and you are starting your life in earnest. Okay? It's exciting. I'm really excited for you. This feels really good. All right. One more? All right. One more shuffle and then we're going to get into some messages that are prompted by the cards. Okay. All right. And yes, for someone out there who was contemplating getting the Shaman Stream Oracle deck, I will use that next, and so we can play with it a little bit more and you can see it a little more. All right. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? This may or may not be related to what I was just talking about or what Spirit was just telling me to talk about. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 3 cards. We've got the Hanged Man, Temperance, and 7 of Swords. Interesting. All right, give me a message about this and then help me to know, because I know we're going to need some clarifiers. Let me go ahead and just get the clarifying cards because I feel like there may be something else going on. I feel like this might be a different message from the first channeled message. Huh. King of Pentacles and the Magician. Huh. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? The 4 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. Okay. Well, I think what we've got, what I'm seeing is someone, and they're saying take the one on the bottom. Wow, 5 of Swords. Okay. And they're saying this is enough from this deck right now. All right, so what's on the top? The 4 of Swords. Wow. All right, so someone's kind of having a difficult time here, I would say. All right. This feels like a masculine or male energy. This does not, the first message felt almost a lot more of getting in touch with the feminine receptive side. This I feel like is a different message because it's for someone who has more masculine energy, and male or female, we all have both sides to us. So this is someone that has more a more developed masculine energy or a male. All right, based on this, the Hanged Man, Temperance, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Magician, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. I swear to God, I looked at this and I saw swords. The Nine of Wands, I saw the Nine of Swords. All right, so, all right, Spirit, come on, do your thing for me. Just give me the words. Okay, this is definitely a masculine energy. This is definitely a male energy. He is desperately holding on, but realizes that he's about to lose the fight. Someone is holding their ground, and this male or masculine energy does not like it. This masculine energy is not able to manipulate with the Magician. Not able to manipulate, is still trying to hold on with a death grip and control everything, but knows that he can't. And I'm going to use the pronoun he for this because the energy is so overtly masculine. This last-ditch effort to say, but it's mine, 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 and not wanting to lose, but realizing this person is in defense mode, even though they were their own worst enemy and created the strife. I feel like someone is either in the process of or has made the declaration of a divorce. This feels like a divorce that is the feminine one person. If it really feels like a divorce. And this feels like it's the male viewpoint, and he knows it's a losing battle, and he's trying to hold on, but there is nothing that he can do because he's already, hey Maggie, he's already, this is where he is. He knows he's created the situation. He knows that manipulations and words will not succeed any longer. He can't control his partner through triggers and buttons because the partner has worked on the triggers and buttons. So good for you for doing that. What's going to happen to this masculine? Don't worry about that masculine. He's just going to find a way to start. Yeah, don't. He's got a little player energy in him. So you go on with your life. You make your declaration. Just don't end up with another one like him. And that's just my personal. Don't jump from a frying pan into a fire advice. And don't even think about or worry about that guy. Okay, he's going to be just fine. Big time player energy. He's always going to have a couple of people strung along. And I almost feel like he's already started the process. So it's not like he's all that innocent. So someone's been playing the field, looking around. And again, the genders don't matter. It could be just the opposite. But it's, the genders matter, do not matter in the least. Matter not at all, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not even going to look any further because he feels kind of like an unsavory, or the one who wants to manipulate and control kind of feels like an unsavory character at the core, because has never really exposed who he really is, but likes to create the facade to reel people in. I don't think anyone really knows who that person is. Definitely got some player going on. All right, so the message, let's wrap that up because that was kind of an unpleasant storyline. And they're not storylines, they're readings, but they're general readings, and in my head, it plays out almost like kind of a movie or a book plot outline. They just feed me information. And this is how the information comes to me. Every psychic works differently. So what is the overarching theme or message here that you want? Because I don't feel like it's the masculine who the message is for. That was information for the other part who is in the collective or watching or will watch this. Be true to yourself. The message is be true to yourself. Trust what you know to be true. Know there was a lot of gaslighting involved, I think, in this too. So trust what you know. Oh, that's it. Trust what you know. Be the strong, powerful person you are, and you can do this. You deserve better. That's the message. And don't worry about him. Don't worry about the other half. Don't worry about the other part, because don't worry about the other person that you're divorcing, because that person, they will always find a way to come out on top. Now, they said take the one off the top. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. You know what? That would be a lovely way if you could do it. It's a little harder than it sounds. Look at that wispy, ethereal looking smoke going through. All right, Drifter, what else have we got? Because I feel like there's another. I got a little wet sponge in a little bowl. That's because my fingers get so dry. Well, alrighty then, as my friend would say, howdy do. Okay. So we've got Drifter and a big old pile of cards that came out. So they're saying this one next. Oh gosh, this is a cool looking card. I haven't seen this one. Many Masks, the authentic self. Isn't that wild looking? Okay. And then this one, a tidy house, clarity and organization. Will-o-wisp, will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. A will-o'-wisp. I haven't heard that since I was a kid. All right. Me talks. Repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Well, that definitely came up earlier. A little bubbly bath going on there. And falling angel. Wow, spiritual narcolepsy. Okay. All right, so this deck is kind of an unusual one. I'm not always sure how to use it, so I definitely need Spirit to step in with this one. Okay, they're saying in the process of self-care, so we are still hanging on to that last message, or I think this is twofold, possibly for someone in the last message, but also they're saying, no. This also applies to people. Okay, so this is not. I just looked at it and thought, oh, I bet that, oh, no. This is a totally different message. Understand that. They just corrected me. That's why I don't read the cards at face value. All right, Spirit, help me out here. This is not connected to the last reading with the divorcing situation or divorcing couple. What is this related to? Okay. Someone is getting ready to how do I put this? I feel like someone's getting ready to make some really bad decisions. Someone's getting ready to make some really bad decisions based on being hurt in the past. They are getting ready to it's almost like there's someone who's getting ready to become the user that they're used to dealing with. Well, they always get what they want. Why don't I? I might as well go out and try. No, 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 no. They want you to wake up. They want you to wake up. What I'm hearing is that, and this could apply, this part of the message, not all of it, but this part of this message, boy, these are heavy messages today, could apply to everyone. Your spirituality and your inner knowing of who you are and standing in your light could apply to everyone. Wake up and know who you are. Ask to be shielded and protected. That's going to be really important. Ask to be shielded and protected today, right now, because there's this like needling thought that keeps coming back in. If someone got played, don't turn around and try to play someone else. If you were cheated on, don't turn around and become the third wheel for someone else just because you're going to get what you want. It doesn't work that way. You're not getting back at that person. You're not getting what you want. You're just going to get hurt again, but in a different way, and in the process hurt someone else. So if someone is considering an affair, because I feel like that's kind of what it feels like, or just kind of like stepping out and doing whatever you want, wherever you want, live your life, you be you. But I feel like someone is on the cusp of getting ready to, oh, this is an interesting way. Thank you for, okay. They're telling me to say it this way, and it'll make sense to whomever needs to hear it. If you're considering getting ready to do the spiral dance or to do the dance of deception, that's a weird way to put it, but it should make sense to someone. If you are getting ready to look at other people as a means to an end, stop, ask for clarity, and ask to be shown who you truly are. You deserve better. They deserve better. I don't know if y'all could hear that long, slow growl. That was my stomach. I haven't had breakfast yet. And this one, the spiritual narcolepsy, falling angel. It doesn't say fallen, in the process of falling. That's key, and that's important. You can always lift and fly back up. Remember who you are. Remember your light. You can't find your counterpart who is light-filled and loving and joyful if you are down, wallowing in the depths of depravity. That's a weird, uncomfortable message. I'm so sorry, you all. These are really uncomfortable messages today. But man, this deck has a purpose, Okay, this is on the bottom. These two. Look at this. Okay. These three. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. The four on the bottom here. Look what came up. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. It's time for a rebirth. It's time for a rebirth into your truest light being self. Eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. Don't sink to the depths of depravity of the people that you know. Don't become part of that lowest common denominator. You have to rise above it. You have to be out of it. You have to elevate yourself, even if no one around you will. And that may have to mean removing yourself from situations and groups that are not healthy. Moon Maiden, new beginnings. I was trying to figure out, when is our next new or full moon? I think we just came out of a new. No, we have a full moon next week. Maybe that's of importance. I don't know. Could just be the new beginnings was important in that card. And the crossing, initiation. Crossing also, for me, means spiritual crossing, moving spirits on, like the death walking. So this could be moving from the spiritual narcolepsy and crossing into with initiate or through an initiation of trial by fire, which you have been through, which is clearly potentially leading people into a very dark place. Don't. You cannot live a light-filled, positive life if you are wallowing around in the darkness and in the sewer. Yeah. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Wow, this is an intensely odd read. Okay, we're gonna do another one because this is just beyond strange. And since I had the inclination to use my fairy mug, we're gonna use the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, big giant box, normal size cards. These are very nature-based cards. All right, and because we're starting to run kind of long, Spirit Guides and Guardians, what is the last message to help round this out? What is the last message? I feel like this is an intervention video, you know? It really truly feels like it's almost an intervention video. Make good decisions, okay? They're saying off the top. The Green Mother, this is the Empress. It's a glare, there we go. Nurture yourself. Remember, everything you need is within you. Hear that. Everything you need is already within you, even if you don't believe it. If you've never been nurtured, then nurture yourself. Once you become the person you want to attract, or the situations you want to attract, the circles, the community that you want to attract, you have to be that person to attract that kind of person or people. When you walk into a room, and they're saying this is important too, when you walk into a room, if you just feel kind of like this weird, icky, oozy, just film coming over you and it's uncomfortable and you just feel like you're suffocating, maybe it's not your group. If you feel like you have to put your guard up all the time, clearly that's not your group. Trust. That today's messages are about trust. All right, I'll take it. I was like, do I need this one? I kind of wasn't sure. And this is the Eight of Boons. They have different names for things, but just look at the card. This is the energy of today. Foster and care for yourself. Prepare yourself. Sit in your own sacred circle that you create of protection. Ask for your protectorate. I call on the protectorate for each individual to be with them, please. Thank you. And work on seeing your own light. Okay? So the biggest overarching message today for the collective is trust. Learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust your inner knowing. Learn to trust your spirit connection. Okay. Strength. This was on the other side when I opened it up in the middle a second ago. Someone has wolf energy around as a protector energy. All right. One last message today for the collective. Well, hello. Okay. All right. The liar. The liar in this deck is the same as the devil card. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the lies. If someone has already proven themselves, believe it. If someone has proven themselves as less than forthright, we'll just call it straight out what it is, liar, manipulator. And if someone has proven themselves to be forthright, honest, and wonderful, who are you going to walk toward? Who are you going to believe? Also, believe in yourself. Once you believe in yourself, it's easy to discern the liar from the truth sayer or truth teller. Okay? But there's someone out there, and this is coming through again, who is in a very vulnerable, critical position in your life, in his or her life. Remember to act, not react. Remember everything that has happened. Remember who you are. Remember who's treated you and in what way. Let actions speak louder than words. I feel like everybody's mom talking right now. What do we got? 8 of Visions. Okay. This is someone who's lost on a path, a very clear-cut path. It's all pretty clear. It's a matter of whether you want to admit it or not. And you feel like you've lost pieces of yourself. Do an energy retrieval. Do an energy retrieval today as part of your... Do an energy retrieval today as part of your inner work. And that video, there's a link. You probably have to cut and paste it on the page description where you stand and you call yourself back to yourself. That's going to be a huge part of this. Everything you need is within you. Okay? And you have a spark of all that is within you. All right. I think that's it for today. Some heavy, intense, and dense messages, but I think they were necessary. Call on Archangel Michael, whatever you choose to call him. Call on him, Gabriel, for messages, Michael or Michael for protection. If you don't know who your team is and you're uncomfortable just reaching out to protectors in general, unless you know them, you can specifically by name call out to Michael for, and that's how most people know him, so that's what I'm going to say, Archangel Michael for protection, Michael. Or I feel like there's a group that needs to call on Archangel. Some people say Gabriel, I like Gabriel. For a download and information to help you to know what to say and what to do. And Uriel is coming up for some reason, but I don't know what for. But I feel like, gosh, I feel like that energy is right here. I think that's who's been giving me some information to give to you guys too. All right. Be well. I feel like there's more I need to say, but I think it would just be repeating the same things over and over again, so I'm not going to. Be well. Take care. I'm going to go have some breakfast and finish my cup of coffee in my lovely, lovely fairy mug. Got that on Amazon too, years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, probably 20 years ago. Anyway, cheers. I am sending love to all of you. You deserve the best. Hear that. I don't know where I'm looking, so I'm looking straight at you. I'm trying to. You deserve the best. Trust what you know to be true. Honor the people who are truthful to you and in your life. And the others, understand that they don't see you. If they're lying to you, you're something to be manipulated. Everything you need is within you. Okay. All right, let's see if this is going to work.